In this video we're going to do 9 and 10, which reviews properties of exponents. There are different orders that you can do these problems in, so I'll show you one way to approach it, but remember that that's not the only order that you can do it in. So in this case, in the denominator, this entire expression is to the negative 1. So if we raise all of that to the negative 1, I'm going to leave the numerator as is for now. 2 to the negative 1, x to the, these exponents get multiplied. Negative 3 times negative 1 is 3. Negative 2 times negative 1 is 2. Now we need to write this without negative exponents. So the only two expressions that have negative exponents are these two. Everything else can stay where it is. We can see here the y squareds actually cancel, so those will go away. The 3 will stay in the numerator. This x cubed stays in the denominator. Now this x cubed is going to move to the denominator and become a positive 3. This 2 to the negative 1 moves to the numerator and becomes 2 to the positive 1. So in the end we end up with a 6 in the numerator and x to the 6 in the denominator. Alright, on part B, this entire expression is being squared. So one thing you could do is simplify this fraction first and then square everything. So in here, the 4 and the 2 reduce to 2. X to the 0 is just 1. Y to the 5th and y squared reduce to y cubed in the denominator. And then the z stays up here. And then we have an x to the negative 5th. That moves to the denominator because it's a negative exponent. All of that is being squared. So then 2 squared is 4. Z gets squared. Y cubed squared is y to the 6th. And x to the 5th squared is x to the 10th. Alright, lastly, circle all the following expressions that are equivalent to this. So you need to go through and simplify each of these. On A, this expression to the negative 1 means do the reciprocal of this and then raise it to the positive 1. So simplifying this would be 3, 7, y to the 8th, x to the 5th, which is equal. Alright, here on part B, you can't add y and y to the 7th. So automatically there's no way this could be equal to this. On this one, 6 and 14 reduce, divide by 2, 3 and 7. The x to the negative 1 moves to the top and becomes x to the 5th. Automatically I can see this is not going to be equal. And then in this case, reduce by dividing by 4, 3 and 7. The y to the negative 3rd moves to the top, and that'll become y to the 8th. The x to the 5th stays down here, so that is also equal.